not feel, as a Catholic, uncomfortable when you sometimes have the parades with the crucifixes and going up there kissing them?
Yeah.
You don't have a big problem. You do not feel uncomfortable that there could be some idolatry in this. When you're holding up a man on a cross, where God says, don't worship the wood or the stone.
I would be if I didn't have Moses as my spiritual ancestor, as you do. Basically, you know, in the book of Numbers, the Israelites were struck with illnesses, the snake bites. So God says, of all animals, bronze serpents.
And they have it today at the pharmacy.
It's like God's having a laugh.
I know. And they have it in the pharmacy today. That's the symbol of the pharmacy.
Yes.
Now, when you have two snakes, that's commerce. That's
Okay.
making money.
Oh,
One
right,
snake
okay.
is for you find the one snake in the pharmacy, but the two snakes are used for big business pharmacy.
I didn't know that. So you see, there's that. But more than that, there's the golden angels on the Ark of the Covenant. There's all the beautiful depictions in a temple.
That boggles my mind, where after he says, do not form graven images, a few verses later, build an ark with the golden. Now, God probably knows why he said that. He has a reason. We don't know. It seems contradictory to a few verses back saying, do not make graven images, and yet he's given the order to Bezalel, who made the ark of the covenant. He gave him the wisdom to build the ark. I don't know if you know. You're familiar with Bezalel?
I think
Moses told Bezalel.
Yes, because I was watching a video and I looked this guy up because I'd never heard the name, but of course it's in there. It's
God instilled some kind of wisdom into him that made his hands one of the best jewelers that ever lived. And basically he formed it. Okay. I can't understand that today. Why? But if I understood everything, I'd be God, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but you know, all you need to do is this: is say, when God made that prohibition, He was simply saying He doesn't want. He's not like pedantic.
They didn't say kiss it.
He doesn't.
If you kiss it, you're probably shrivel up.
Well, hold on. He's basically saying in the commandment, don't worship images. That's basically it. So don't start carving these to be your goddesses or your gods in your household. But if there's an image, that's not in itself a problem. We can have photographs. We watch the television, which is a series of images. God is not impractical. This is not like the Islamic religion where you just have a brainless attitude towards images. We have statues all over England, don't we? We wouldn't pull them down. You know, Colston or whoever.
You'd have the Muslims pull them down if they had a chance.
Yeah, but because we're not stupid and our God isn't stupid, it was basically to say you don't worship these things all over the world, except the Jews. All over the world, you worship these statues. God's saying that ain't the way to do it. But in principle, an image is a work of human artifice. It's great. It's an artistic endeavour, so there's nothing wrong with it in principle. Once we got past that problem, because we'd absorbed the Ten Commandments through the Jews, then creating images was a wonderful thing to do. And I'll tell you this, never in the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church has any Catholic ever worshipped a statue. And here's an example.
Listen, in Bavaria, Catholic country, I've seen where you have crucifixions, they go down and they're praying to it.
I was going to give you my example. I've got statues or pictures of the Virgin Mary. Now, I'm stupid if I think they are the actual Virgin Mary because I've got several of them. Only one could possibly be.
It's not about stupidity, it's about don't even look at them.
Oh. But then God meant the depictions in the temple and the ark to be looked at. So I don't think that kind of...
but not as a form of worship.
Well, if one were worshipping the object, but I think I was I'd need to go in the loony bin if I worshipped an object.
But when you see the Pope kiss the feet of the statue...
But I kiss the feet of statues.
And you don't feel uncomfortable with that?
No, because I know what they are. Here's what it is. It's a representation of a divine reality. So when you kiss the statue, you're not thinking that statue is actually your God, but it's a representation of your God. Like, here's an example.
Would that make you any difference to Buddhism or Hinduism?
Actually, if I've got a picture of my mother, I kiss that picture. What's the problem?
Okay,
it's just like that.
You think so? You think that's the same? You can apply that, and it's the same thing. I don't know. I mean,
you know, I would tell people if I really believed that I'm worshipping a statue. I would tell people, because I don't care what people think. You know, I'm here. I don't care what people think. When I say I'm not worshipping that statue, I'm saying it because that's what I'm not doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing when I'm doing things.
You might, but somebody else might not. As a Catholic,
here's the thing. I'll tell you how I know they're not. Even in Latin America, where they go bonkers over this sort of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Because there are so many statues of this or that saint, Jesus, Mary. They can't. If there were just one in the town square and they went and worshipped it, I could believe they might have thought that's their god. But they can't because there are so many statues around, and we know there aren't 10 Jesuses.
Hinduism believes in thousands of gods.
Yeah, but they really do believe in those as gods. I don't. When they stand before their statues of their monkey-headed god or their elephant-headed god, I don't know whether they think that statue is the god. I always imagine they don't because there are so many statues, but they truly are, you know, idolaters because they accept that. They don't deny it. If they denied it, I'd say, well, okay, tell me about it. And if they really tell me this is not, they're not loving or idolizing that statue, I don't believe them because why would they lie to me? They don't have to fear me.